a tough one tonight, but what did you see out of some of the younger guys getting an opportunity out there, and then Amir Coffey as well?
Yeah, there you go. Never know when the number's going to be called. These guys were in Sioux Falls 2 nights ago. Fly back yesterday. Mostly flying there the day of the game. I think they were up 4:30, 4:45. Go play, come back. Obviously, there was a game last night here, and then to be ready to go. So that's what it's about. Those guys are ready. Those guys, when we put them in there, they play how we want to play. So good night for those guys.
Coach, obviously you're down your main scorer, so the score kind of makes sense, but that third where they kind of separate themselves, what you see in that third quarter?
Yeah, I think it was an overall slower paced game. Not a ton of possessions out there. Yeah, I mean, this is not just a one-night thing. We've struggled to score for an extended period of time. Our shot quality has not been good. So continue to try to figure it out.
You know, the turnovers is rare for it to be this high, but then you don't have primary ball handling. What were you trying to, I know Ryan got an opportunity a little bit to handle it. What were you looking to get out of the ball handling piece for tonight?
Yeah, I mean, they have elite on-ball defenders. That's, you know, they're really good at it. Scoot adds another one. Thibault's another one that we haven't seen before. I mean, I think 6 of them were illegal screens, so I'm not sure that had anything to do with their pressure. Someone should check to see if that's a record. Never seen it. We can continue to talk about the stats of them leading their individual guys. I thought in Portland, we talked about it. Everyone in the arena knew, just not tonight. So they play a drop coverage. You play a drop coverage to get the man off the ball. You got to stick the screen. We stick the screen. That's our offensive philosophy. When a guy's back and drop, if they fall down, like you're trying to screen them. That's what we're trying to do. If you don't screen them, they don't come off the ball. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. But when they fall down and then you continue to call it, that's 6 of those. So never seen it. Never seen it.
Just to even follow up on that, just how much does that take guys mentally out of rhythm? It's all because it's stoppage, then it's going the other way.
Yeah, I mean, they watch the same games we do. Like that's what teams do against drop. You stick the screen. We give them the stats. They know that's what we did in Portland and calling shot threes. So then they changed their drop coverage to switch because we attacked their drop. So we're doing the same thing tonight. Just different set of people out there.
What'd you think of Vershear and how he played tonight?
Yeah, Collins, I thought it was good. You know, he's continues to take steps. I thought physically in games like this, like his physicality, athleticism, his length, we put him on a 5 there in the fourth quarter so we could switch pick and rolls and keep man on the weak side or on the perimeter. Yeah, overall, I thought he's taking steps, and we can see it right in front of our eyes.
And then with Kaman, did you see like the poise that you liked? Didn't see him too excited out there with the moment that he was getting?
Yeah, I think we've seen it even in his time with the Valley. Like he's taking those steps. I think our Valley group does a really good job of laying out some intentions for him specifically each night. They give us great reports on what he's doing there. I think that's helpful when we're connected. To then it translates when he gets here. So I thought he took another step. It's always good to see young guys take steps.
Jordan, you guys have been so good this year overcoming injury and finding creative ways to get through that. But with it being Devin and Dylan out this time, how concerned are you, at least in the short term, of just finding offense somewhere?
Yeah, again, I think this has been a piece to us for the last handful of games, especially when you can't get to the free throw line. I mean, we're 30th in free throw differential since February 1st. When you can't get to the free throw line, you can't get to the rim. Got to shoot jump shots. The way to shoot jump shots is to set screens. But we're going to have to continue to find ways. We want to play in transition. We want to get more shots up, which we did last night. Couldn't get there tonight. So, yeah, it's always going to be something without those guys. And then, of course, Grayson and Goody tonight. But we're going to have to continue to find unique ways to score.
Coach, you mentioned the Rasheer Fleming part, putting him on the 5 in the fourth quarter. Do you feel like that's something, like I feel like we saw him do that in college. You feel like that's something in his defensive game that will translate?
Yeah, just because of his ability to switch. We've messed around with it with different people, you know, Royce and Dylan at times. We've tried to cross match, just trying to add to our toolbox as we progress. I thought he did a good job on the ball. These guys are really good drivers. Thought when he did get on the ball, you could feel his size, and I think that's the steps that he's taken. In November, we played him, and I do remember where his pickup point was, and they were able to drive him. So if you compare it tonight to what he was in November, I think he did a much better job on the ball.
And then back to the kind of middle portion of the game, we saw Oso and Kaman Malawach on the floor at the same time. Feels like that was just kind of looking for a spark, but do you think that's something that you might lean into a little bit more in the stretch?
Yeah, all options are on the table. Man, it was great. His ability to space, you know, right off the bat. I think we tried it early in the season, but man's ability to space, I think, is something that we can continue to use. But yeah, and Oso's ability to dribble and handle at times, especially against these pressure teams, it's good to have him out there when we don't have a ton of, you know, extra ball handlers.
You like that defensively too with Oso's ability to be on the perimeter?
Yeah, ideally, yeah. I mean, we have two bigs playing together. I think we were a little smaller around them, but yeah, ideally, you know, we should be pretty good at the rim. This is a driving team, so we knew we had to try to take care of the paint of the rim, and then hopefully clean the glass. But yeah, you know, that's the idea. When you play two bigs, it's usually more defensive. Even last night, we kind of talked about it a little bit. We didn't get to it. But just the ability to get there defensively and then try to score in transition or on the offensive glass.
Last two, Hayden and Julian.
Coach, how do you find the balance with sort of some of the growing pains that the guys that don't have much of a role have with sort of playing tonight and not having those guys make mental mistakes, sort of keeping things on the fly?
It's just good tape. I think it's all good reps. I think we found some things. You know, Amir's play, those young guys play. Jamari had a stretch. We're gonna need everyone. That's what the NBA is about. When your number's called, go out, play the best of your ability, and then evaluate. Like, you got to prepare, execute, evaluate, and it's just a big circle. It's endless. 82 of these things, and I thought some of those guys got some good reps.
Julia, last one.
Jalen Green with his signature dunk early in the game. Just how nice is it for him to go up with no hesitation and just kind of seeing him back in rhythm?
Yeah, I mean, first off, playing the back-to-back, you know, I think that's a massive step forward for him. That's what we are dying to see, us get in transition and us get to the rim, a little bit of both. We know he can do it. I thought it was a great pass by Ryan to get out, get running. That's what we're going to need more of, just somehow turning our defense into offense.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. We'll have players in the locker room. We'll go shortly.